Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss another important topic, and this topic is about the renal system and the whole kidney. Before we are going to start our lecture, I request you to please subscribe my channel, become my YouTube family, and also click on the like button and also comment me if you want to comment something. So let's start our lecture without any delay. The first thing I have to discuss about the kidney, and this is really important, that what is the function of kidney, and it has been asked in various exams, so you have to focus on it. So what are the functions of these kidney? And we discuss it by the some main headings, and also I have written some subheadings for this long questions. So the first function of your kidney is it play an important role in the homeostatic function. The word homeostatics mean to maintain a balance. Okay, our kidney is maintaining a balance of the everything, and how it is going to make a balance between all the things. It is going to first excrete your waste. This heading, so it is going to excrete out your waste. How it is excrete out, and why the waste material produced in our body? Actually, in the result of metabolism, a lot of waste is produced. For example, if I give you some examples, urea, you know very well, it is the end product or metabolic end product of amino acid metabolism. In our body, you know very well कि हर एक सेकेंड में अमाइनो एसिड्स आर मोटाबलाइज, so therefore urea is produced from it. Another example is of uric acid. ठीक है, it is the metabolic end product of nucleic acid. Okay, so another waste material is keratin, and keratin is the waste product of muscle metabolism. बिलोरुबिन इज, आपको पता है कि बिलोरुबिन इज द एंड प्रोडक्ट ऑफ हीमोग्लोबिन डिग्रेडेशन. द हीमोग्लोबिन इज गोइंग टू डिग्रेड इन योर liver and going to produce a bile pigment which is called as bilirubin. And other types of toxin, drugs, and heavy materials and pesticides which can enter through our mouth by food and by other things is going to excrete out with the help of your kidney. So it is maintaining a role, it is moving the waste material out of your body. Second thing, it is going to maintain a water balance in your body. That is very important, that if we have severe water loss, so what our kidney is going to do, and if we have more water in our body, then what is the role of kidney? So if you have to conserve water or release water when it excess, okay, so it is maintaining the water balance. Whenever you have want to conserve water in your body, the kidney is going to signals you and allow your body to conserve your water. And if you want, if you have more water content in your body, then kidney is allowing to release some water out of your body. So in that way, it is going to maintain the water balance. Another thing, it is also maintaining electrolyte balance. ठीक है, electrolyte balance means it is maintaining the ionic concentration in your body. Different ions has relation in with your water. For example, sodium ion, you know very well, it has a great correlation with the water ion. ठीक है, अगर if the sodium ion release, water also releases, so it has correlation with it. सो अगर आप लोगों ने, इफ़ यू वांट टू कंजर्व सोडियम, यू हैव टू decrease the osmolarity, and if you want to eliminate sodium, you have to increase the osmolarity. The word osmolarity means the content of water in your body. So if sodium, you want to keep sodium in your body, osmolarity should be decreased, mean the water content in your body should be decreased. And if you want to eliminate sodium, you must have high concentration of water in your body. So in that way, it is going to maintain ionic concentration. Fourth balance is of acid base. It is also going to manage the amount of acid and base in your body. How it is doing that? You know very well, the pH of blood is really important, and it has a fixed value of 7.4. If if this pH going to increase or decrease, it can cause the death of a person. So kidney play important role in maintaining this pH of the blood. For example, if I say, okay, if a person has high concentration of acids in it, then it can cause acidosis to it. So kidney prevent that acidosis by releasing acid from that body. And if similarly, if the base concentration increases, kidney is going to play important role. Okay, so that is the homeostatic function, and further is subheadings जो कि मैंने आपको which I have explained to you. Now, the second important function of the kidney is the hemopoietic function. The word hemopoietic is indicating to you, hemo mean blood and poietic mean formation. So, your kidney play important role in the formation of blood. How it is producing that? This process is called erythropoiesis. The word erythro is come from the erythrocyte, which is called as RBCs, and poiesis word mean production. So it is going to produce red blood cells. So kidney has a role in it, and for the production of red blood cell, kidney is releasing a hormone which is called as erythropoietin. This hormone is going to stimulate the process of erythropoiesis and cause the production of RBCs more and more. Second, and so the third function of your kidney is the endocrine function, mean it is releasing some types of hormones. For example, erythropoietin. I have explained to you what is the role of erythropoietin. Second, the hormone which is released by it is the thrombopoietin. The function of thrombopoietin is to produce thrombocytes, and you know very well thrombocytes are called as platelets. So a kidney has role in the production of platelets also. And second, the third hormone which is it is going to release is the renin. And you know very well that renin has important role in the renin angiotensin system, and this system is going to regulate your blood pressure. Second, fourth thing, it has 1 to 5 cholecalciferol. This is the inactive form of vitamin D. So your kidney is going to convert this inactive vitamin D into the active vitamin D, which is cholecalciferol. Okay, so this is really important because vitamin D has a lot of importance for our body. Last hormone which is released by it is the prostaglandins. It is antibodies, and it also play important role in the regulation of blood pressure. Now, the fourth function of a kidney is to regulate your blood pressure. That is very important. If the blood pressure changes, our kidney play important role in the long-term regulation of your BP. And a lot of diseases also occur because of irregulation of blood pressure. And if your blood pressure remain irregulated, then the main organ which going to affect is your kidney. Okay, so you have to take care of it. So how kidney is maintaining your blood pressure for the long term? So by the two processes, first it is going to regulate your ECF word mean extracellular matrix, so it is going to regulate that. Second thing, it is going to activate a renin angiotensin system. And always the renin angiotensin system is activated when your blood pressure is low, because whenever your blood pressure is low, renin releases, and due to release of renin, angiotensin activates down, and this system is causing to regulate to increase your blood pressure. And the fifth important function of your kidney is to also regulate the blood calcium level. You know very well the calcium has great importance in our body. Calcium is maintaining the muscle contraction, as well as it is also cause the absorption of vitamin D into your intestine. So without calcium, our vitamin D cannot be useful for us because it is not absorbing in small intestine. And also it is used to activate uh, inactive vitamin D into the active vitamin D, because it is converting 1 to 5 dihydroxy cholecalciferol into the active vitamin D. So that has really importance for us. And the last function of this kidney is to reabsorb the nutrients. You know very well that kidney is reabsorbing all the glucose, amino acids, and that likes minerals which have really good importance for us, is reabsorbed by your kidney. And if your kidney is not working properly, then all of these useful material are going to excrete out from your body, and it cause a heavy loss. And the last function of your kidney, you know very well, it is really simple, is the production of urine. You know very well urine production is the main and the important role of your kidney. So these are the some functions of kidney, and it has really importance for your examining point of view. So now we move on to the second heading of your renal system. So you have to discuss the dimensions of kidney. Whenever I discuss the dimension, the word dimension means about the length of particular organ, about the height, weight, thickness, that things are included in your dimensions. So now what are the dimensions of kidney? That it has 10 centimeter length, 4 centimeter thickness, 6 centimeter width, and it has weight of 150 gram. And it is going to receive the 26 या आप 20% भी कह सकते हैं of blood. So it is the second main organ which is going to release the maximum percentage of the blood. The first organ which is going to receive maximum percentage of blood is your liver, and which is receiving 30% of 30 and 32 approximately percent of the blood. And what it is going to filter, it is going to filter 150 to 180 liter per day. So this is some dimensions of your kidney. Now we move on to the location of your kidney, shape and size of your kidney, color of kidney, protection of kidney. So this is a really importance for it. So location of kidney, you know very well, it is located in the lower abdomen part, and this is the diagram of kidney. I have shown the whole renal system to you. What is the shape and size of the kidney is equal to the size of our clench fist. And the shape of kidney is like the bean shape you see here, the bean shape of this kidney. What is the color of kidney? The color of kidney is a light reddish color, and really pretty color. The outer cortex color is a little bit dark, so it has a little bit of darky reddish shade, okay, but not too much dark, so less dark shade. And what is the production of protection of kidney? So it is going to protect by a lot of layers, and I have also tell to you, I turn the page and show to you that is protected by various fibrous capsule, and which is going to protect that kidney. For example, if इस डायग्राम में तो नहीं, you see इस किडनी के बाहर भी आपके बहुत सारे कैप्सूल्स सराउंडेड इट एंड गोइंग टू प्रोटेक्ट दैट. And some of the capsule are surrounding both of these kidneys, and some capsule are going to surround a separated kidney. Okay, so now you first understand this diagram, and then we move on to the next page. So here in the diagram you see this is the right kidney, this is the left kidney. On the both kidney we have a green colored renal gland on it, and you see these are the blood vessels. For the yellow color blood vessel, this is the renal vein, and for the pink color we have renal artery. And here is the difference. You see that the right kidney is little lower than the left kidney, and this is due to the depression of liver on it. So whenever you see the right kidney, it's little lower than the left. And in the case of lungs, this is really simple, that in the lungs the right lung is also little lower than the left lung. So this is a ureter which is coming out of your kidney, and it is going into the urinary bladder, and at the end you have urethra. Okay, so you see here I have draw this kidney, and this is the vertebral column. So you see here left kidney is going to end up at the second last vertebrae, and the right kidney is going to end up at the a last vertebrae. So this is the difference of the vertebrae also. So the right kidney lower because the liver occupy more space on the right side, so therefore it is going to a little depressed down. So this page is about the protection of kidney, and I have a draw a diagram for you for the easy understanding of all of yours. So here you can see both of these kidney, and for the sake of your understanding, I have drawn both of these kidney very closer to each other, but in real they are really separated, which I have shown to you in the first diagram. So here you can see how these layers are covering your kidney. First layer is this, I have drawn in the middle of it. If you zoom on it, so it has a vertebrae on it. So the kidney is going to start by the 12th vertebrae. Okay, so the first layer, which is shown by the yellow color, if you can see here, so this is the fibrous capsule layer, and it is composed of dense connective tissue. So first layer is of dense connective tissue, and it is the fibrous tissue, have some fibers in it. Then you show this orange color, another layer, and this is the floating ribs also supporting in that layer. So this is the second most layer. This orange layer is called as perirenal fat tissues layer. Okay, so it has some fat tissue in it, and you know very well fat is really important for the insulation and for the production also. So this is a fatty tissue layer. Then with the green color, it is show this green color layer surround the both of these kidney. The first two fibrous and perirenal fat tissue, these are present on both of the kidney separated. But now this third layer of which is of green color, it provide the support to the both kidney and present on the both of these kidneys. So what is this layer? This is the anterior posterior renal fasciculata, and it is also composed of dense connective tissue. So, and this last layer of yellow color, which also surround the two kidneys, this is the adventitia pararenal fat tissue, ensure both of these kidney and uh, fixed at only one place. So it is going to ensure your kidney, both of your kidneys. So what is the mean of ensuring? The mean of ensuring is to place your kidney at only one place. So this has really important for us. So now we revise all the layers which are going to protect your kidney. So first layer is the fibrous layer, and it is composed of dense connective tissue. Second layer is the perirenal fat tissue layer. Third layer, which is present on the both kidney, and it is of posterior and anterior renal fasciculata. And the last layer is adventitia pararenal uh, fat tissues, and it is going to ensure and place the kidney on itself. So it is very important to place the kidney at its fixed place, because if your kidney is going to move down, so it is causing some complexities in it. So therefore we have to keep our kidney at single one place. So after discussing the function, the dimension, location, size, protection, color, and after explaining all the diagrams, now we move on to the next heading, and which is about components of kidney by longitudinal division. Now you are going to divide your kidney by the longitudinal cut, and now you see what are the components in it and what are the layers of your kidney. So first thing is your kidney has two major layers. First is the renal cortex, and then is the renal medulla. So now we are going to discuss both of these layers separately, and now we see what kind of structures is included in both of these layers and what has some importance in it. So here we are going to start the renal cortex layer. So this is the first layer of your kidney, and this renal cortex is the outermost kidney, outermost layer of your kidney. And what is the color and composition? So आपने ये discuss करना है. In the renal medulla, this is the inner layer of your kidney. You discuss the color, composition, function, and what are the structures included in that structure, वो आप discuss करेंगे. And at the last you will draw this diagram in your paper, and then you define some other organs except of kidney which are present in your urinary system. And at the last we have discussed some thing which is present in your renal medulla. So, what is renal cortex and what are the organs which are included in that? Is first, it is the outermost layer. You have to remember it. Second thing is you have to keep it in your mind that its color is some dark brown, or at some books it is written that it has some dark reddish color. So you can write up both because both of these are correct. Now at the last you will see what is the composition, that what are the organs, what are the structures which are included in that layer. So it is composed of renal capsule, PCT. PCT is the short form and it is indicating your proximal convoluted tubule, and DCT is indicating your distal convoluted tubule. So you know very well the renal corpuscle is further composed of two main things. First is the glomerulus, second is the Bowman's capsule. So all of these things are going to present in your renal cortex. So क्या क्या present है? Renal capsule, and in the renal capsule we have further glomerulus, we have Bowman's capsule, and we have proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule. These are the components of your nephron. And what is nephron? This is the smallest and the structural functional unit of your kidney. So we are going to discuss that also. Now in the middle layer of your kidney, which is renal medulla, and the color of renal medulla is some light brown, and you can also call this light pinkish color. So what is composition, that what are the components included in that? It is composed of loop of Henle, collecting ducts, and vasa recta. So you know very well, after the proximal convoluted tubule, the loop of Henle comes, and this loop of Henle is present deep in the renal medulla, and after that a distal convoluted tubule is going to the part of renal cortex, and after distal convoluted tubule, loop of collecting ducts are come, and these collecting ducts again present in your renal medulla. So this is the division, and how the organs are present in your layers. Now what is the function of your renal medulla? The function of renal medulla is to regulate your concentration of your urine, that whether you have concentrated urine or whether you have diluted urine, this is determined by your renal medulla and this layer. So what I have are components of it, that what this layer is composed of. This is composed of renal pyramids whose number is from 8 to 12, and it has some lines in it. If you see in this diagram, so I have shown the first orange layer, which you can see is this is the layer of renal cortex, and the inner middle pinky layer, this is of renal medulla. So orange color layer is the renal cortex, pink color layer is the renal medulla. So now you see in the renal medulla, this is the pyramidal shape like structures. So these are called as renal pyramid, and the number of renal pyramid is from 8 to 12. So now here I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has the number from 8 to 12. So one more you can draw, and from 8 to 12 you can draw here. So in the renal pyramid, you are going to see that it has some lines in it. Here in this structure you can see all of these three lines. So these three lines are going to represent your collecting ducts. Actually the whole cluster and the clunch of collecting ducts is going to indicate in this one line. Okay, now the second thing which is going to present in your renal medulla is the your renal column. Actually, between these renal pyramids, there is a renal column between them. So this is called as renal column. Second thing is the major calyx and minor calyx. Which is coming out of this renal pyramid is called as minor calyxes, and these minor calyxes join to form a major calyxes. Okay. Now, what is renal pelvis? Renal pelvis is the upper part of ureter. So